It's a historic transformation. 87 years ago, this complex opened as an Adams Millis hosiery mill. Today, it stands near High Point's new downtown baseball stadium as Congdon Yards, whose main purpose is to help downtown become a year-round destination in addition to the twice-a-year furniture market. The name Congdon is the driving force behind it. Congdon, as in David Congdon. He owns the place, having bought it through his family's foundation in 2019.
We felt like downtown High Point needed more than just a ball field.
Yeah.
In order to create destination.
This one's full, but it's going to a service center in Norfolk, right?
That's correct, and this may be 15 or 20 shipments.
I profiled Congdon as a newsmaker in 2008. Back then, he was president and CEO of Old Dominion Freight Line, a company whose trucks he himself was licensed to drive and a company his grandparents founded in Virginia in 1934. His father, Earl, moved Old Dominion to High Point in 1962, and today David is Old Dominion's board chairman.
We're blessed. We've had a very successful company. It's all because of Old Dominion and the success of OD that we have, the philanthropic dollars that we have today.
And today he's pouring millions of those dollars into this project that bears the family name. Right now, it consists of two buildings. This one called Plant 7 and the one next door called The Factory. The Factory's primarily an event entertainment venue. A large multi-room area on the top floor people can rent for weddings and parties is called The Loft. At least two restaurants are planned elsewhere in the building. Plant 7 is what drew Congdon's interest in the first place via his work with the local Chamber of Commerce.
Some of the members of our chamber got involved in these organizations that were studying downtown transformations across the country. We wanted to crank something up, and we thought about co-working spaces.
Co-working is a concept in which workers of different companies share office space, allowing cost savings and convenience, and this is what most of Plant 7 is. For instance, the consulting firm Change Often has space in the building for its employees to work, and not too far away are the brand new offices of the High Point Community Foundation. But this isn't all. On the first floor, a space called The Generator makes industrial-grade woodworking machinery accessible to furniture designers, makers, and architects. And the Commons, with all its furniture made by local companies, and its Lil's Coffee Bar, named after Congdon's grandmother, is a community gathering space open to everyone. But now Congdon says Congdon Yards is at a crossroads. In this parking lot next to the buildings is where he wants to build an event convention center.
I would say we're probably at least 2 or 3 years before we break ground on adding the event hall.
And he says he can't break ground until High Point solves what he calls its hotel problem. The city's main downtown hotel, the Red Lion, formerly the Radisson, just isn't enough.
If we build an event hall and are hosting events at Congdon Yards, we really need something more like 1 block away. Or part of our property, not 5 blocks away.
You have talked about building your own hotel. Describe for me your vision for that. What type of hotel, how big, and where?
I'm not planning to be a hotel developer. Okay, we have some folks that are pulling the trigger now to they're working with Marriott Hotels and looking at the brand selection is not finalized.
But Congdon has bought this property across English Road from Congdon Yards, where the old Paul Robert showroom stands, and this is where the 120 to 140 room hotel will go. In the meantime, his focus will be continuing to make Congdon Yards the city's premier working, manufacturing, gathering, and entertainment venue.
High Point's got a lot of potential to create a destination.